Hey there, Morbid Maniacs. It's time for another spooky video, a part of VLOGTOBER. And for tonight's spooky video, I'm going to be talking all about the Dingess Tunnel here in West Virginia. Now, before I get into this video, I just wanted to say that if you're new here, hello, my name is Melanie, and over here we are Halloween 24/7. We post paranormal videos all throughout the year. However, especially for October, spooky content for 31 days straight. So if that is something that you're interested in, please feel free to stick around and subscribe and become part of this little Morbid Maniac family. Located in Mingo County, West Virginia, the Dingess Tunnel has a very dark and sad past, riddled with tales of murder, fatal train collisions, and many other accidents. Dingess Tunnel has seen its fair share of dead. It is a mile-long tunnel that is known to be very haunted. It all began in 1892 when the Norfolk and Western Railway came to a realization that the coal industry was expanding in growth. They would decide to expand the rail line between Lemoore and Wayne, West Virginia. Thus, the Dingess Tunnel was born. During its construction, many Chinese and African American workers and their families would come to work on the tunnel. Before I go any further, I just wanted to point out that I myself am personally not racist, but I just want to give you a fair warning if this sort of thing triggers you, because the story does talk a little bit about racism. But I just wanted to point out that I myself am not racist. I love everyone. If you're nice to me, I'm gonna be nice to you. I really couldn't care less about the color of someone's skin or someone's ethnicity. I just wanted to point that out because I don't want you guys to think that I'm being that way just because I'm telling the story, because I'm not. Many locals were not so happy about this decision, and unfortunately this would result in abuse and murder. According to stories, groups of angry locals would wait at the entrance and exit of the tunnel with shotguns. They would unalive anyone who did not meet their criteria. Now, there were no actual reports that showed that this incident actually took place. However, it is estimated that hundreds of victims were unalived during this time. There were even tales of masked men who, in the middle of the night, would stop trains just to kidnap its passengers and unalive them. These horrific crimes were what gave the county its nickname, Bloody Mingo. And when the railway first began in the area, the Dingess Tunnel was a very busy place. Goods would be unloaded and hauled to remote locations by the wagon loads. In 1898, within the tunnel, there would be a fatal train accident which would take the lives of at least 7 people. Then in 1905, there would be a head-on collision within the tunnel with a freight and work train. And this accident would take the lives of 3 people. The railroad was exploring a way to avoid the steep terrain of the hills as it expanded. The railway company would find a better and safer route for its engineers and would invest heavily into this new line. By 1913, the tunnel was inactive for rail traffic and people would begin traveling through it via horses and buggies. Many believe that the reason behind the switching of rail lines was because of the dark history of Dingess, but others state it was just an overall better business decision. The industry would leave behind unemployed families and pollution. Hard times were to come to the 12-pole area, and by the 1960s it was converted for vehicle use by paving over the remnants of the railway. The tunnel would remain a single-car narrow road. Therefore, it would only support vehicles going in one direction. Today, the tunnel remains a one-lane traffic tunnel. And due to its dark history and past, the Dingess Tunnel is known to have very many paranormal encounters. Many visitors will often report shadow figures, orbs, and sounds of all sorts while traveling through the tunnel. These sounds are mostly heard by the naked ear, however EVPs have been captured as well, including that of a voice saying hi. And sounds of organ music have also been heard playing throughout the tunnel. This is the creepiest part to me. There has been the sighting of an apparition of a man hanging from the end of the tunnel, as well as the ghostly apparition of a little girl who has actually been photographed. These stories and legends have grew to be so popular in the area that on Halloween nights, local teens will often go inside the tunnel and start bonfires. They will also cause other mischief, including damaging people's homes, throwing rocks through windows of cars and buildings, and setting fire. If you ever travel to the Dingess Tunnel for yourself, especially at night, be careful. You may be met with the horrifying sight of a ghostly apparition greeting you at the exit. Alright, so there was the story of the Dingess Tunnel. What do you guys think of this creepy legend? Would you ever visit the Dingess Tunnel for yourself, or have you? I would love to know in the comments below. I don't think Mingo County is that far from where I am. It may be a future video, who knows? But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please give me a big old thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you have not already, and become a morbid maniac. Also, be sure to hit that bell notification, that way you get notified every single time I upload a new video. And I love you guys with all of my heart, and I will see you in the next one.